What's up, YouTube? I'm ready to get down to business. Welcome back to my channel, my sports opinion channel. I'm your boy CeeLo Gaines, and as you guys come on in, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video, comment on the video. Man, I'm ready to get down to business. The Lakers made a big mistake in firing Darvin Ham. The Lakers made a big mistake in firing Darvin Ham. It makes no sense whatsoever. Now, I don't want to give an emotional response, but I want to say if if I was Tyronn Lue, Budenholzer, Mark Jackson, or any coach, I wouldn't go near the Lakers. I'm gonna repeat that. I wouldn't go near the Lakers. Since when we start firing coaches after they make a playoff run? Matter of fact, a 2-year run. Matter of fact, the first year you go to the Western Conference Finals, and this year you lose to probably the NBA champions in the first round, and it was close. Every game was close, and you had a chance to win every game. Murray hit like 2 game winners. You won one of the games, and the other games were close. Since when did we start firing coaches after 2 years that's been having success? I'm waiting. It makes no sense whatsoever. If I'm LeBron James, I ought to be ashamed of myself. LeBron James should be ashamed of himself. It makes no sense whatsoever. And I feel for Darvin Ham. And I know it's a business. You got to sell tickets. I understand that. But he was treated unfair. You make a Western Conference Finals run, and then you come back in your second year. Let's not forget, Denver Nuggets won the championship last year, and they're probably going to win it this year. There's no, I want to say, there's no hurt losing to the defending champions. I mean, they're probably going to win a championship this year. So, why would you fire Darvin Ham? Why? It makes no sense whatsoever. They did the same thing with Vogel. He won the championship in the bubble. The next year, they fire him. It's supposed to be you give coaches 3 to 4 years to bring in their own coaching staff, to bring in their own players, and let them build. But because of that LeBron James, and LeBron James has to be going on his 10th coach. That makes no sense whatsoever. And he want to be labeled as a great. He want to be labeled up there with the greats of the NBA. Now, make no mistake about it. He's on the Mount Rushmore, but that's based on his play. That's based on the statistics and his range. Give you that. But, bro, what you've been doing with these coaches has been nothing short of unbelievably. I can't even find the words for it because I'm so outdone. Darvin Ham did a pretty good job. I'm a Golden State fan, and I always have questions about Steve Kerr. But Steve Kerr's been there for years. And I think the Golden State Warriors need a new voice. Just like I'm a Kentucky fan. John Calipari got out of there because they needed a new voice. But you bring in a Darvin Ham for the Lakers, and you only give him 2 years, he really have a chance to build his own team yet. He still hadn't had his own chance to build the roster that he wanted, which he believed he can go far with. You got to let these coaches build. Like I said, if I'm Tyronn Lue, I wouldn't go near it because you have no security being a Lakers coach. You have no security. You come now, matter of fact, they might hire a coach and he might last 1 year. Come on, man. So you mean to tell me they're gonna hire a coach, you gonna go in. I wouldn't move my family near LA. I won't do nothing until I can get security. I understand this LeBron James. I get it. I understand this LeBron James. And you want to know how you can help LeBron James, but he has to hold some accountability. Period. He has to hold some accountability. And Anthony Davis as well. They have to hold accountability. I'm not blaming it on Darvin Ham. I'm not. I just feel like Lakers had a pretty good team. I mean, they finished 12 games over 500, 47-35. They had a pretty. I understand if you're not crowned champions, it's a failure. I get it. But you was 12 games over 500. You run that back. You just make little additions. You need to bring in a couple of more shooters. Bring in a backup for AD. So when he go out the game or if he get hurt, you got a liable backup. Like with Dallas Mavericks when they brought in Caffey. He was pretty good, backing up likely. So you bring in a liable backup for AD, and you bring in another playmaker. That's all. And you run it back. Period. And you give that man at least 3 or 4 years to build his own roster. So, like I said, man, I don't want to get on here and be emotional about it, but I wanted to let them know, that they made a mistake and they treated them unfair. And all you basketball fans, if you're not up in arms about this firing, you need to be ashamed of yourself, period. Because that's not the mark you want to set in the NBA. It's just not. Coaches coming in there for 1 or 2 years, just like Milwaukee Bucks. They brought in Adrian Griffin for half a year. Come on. And then Doc Rivers, they lost in the first round. Come on. I mean, these stars, they ought to be ashamed of themselves. Kobe Bryant would have never did that. Michael Jordan didn't do that. And I know you talking about the great Phil Jackson, but Michael Jordan didn't do that. He took it upon himself to be better. Kobe took it upon himself to be better. And LeBron James needed AD. They needed to take it upon themselves to be better. Period. So, as you guys come on in, make sure you like the video, comment on the video, and make sure you subscribe. But they made a mistake in firing Darvin Ham. If I'm Tyronn Lue, if I'm Budenholzer, if I'm Mark Jackson, if I'm JJ Redick, I wouldn't go near the Lakers' job. It's not a good job. You will have no security. It'll be tough coaching LeBron James. Matter of fact, they should just make LeBron James the coach. That's what they should do. Make him a player coach. And if he don't make it to the playoffs or get out the first round, they can fire him. Because it's hard to coach that dude. He don't want to do right. And I get it. He does a lot for the Lakers. I'm not saying that. but he needs to hold some accountability, and he needs to place it upon himself to do better and be better, period. And that's all I'm going to say. So you guys like the video, make sure you comment on the video, and make sure you subscribe. We're on our way to 100 subscribers. Make sure you guys subscribe. All right, small goals, we're taking leaps, but one step at a time. So make sure you guys subscribe.